Hey y'all, it's Maddie here with Junk in the Trunk by Maddie, bringing you another envelope tutorial. This tutorial is actually old and I am just doing a voiceover for it. This is the envelope flip down insert. And we're going to start by putting glue on the tab, placing an envelope on top of that tab, and testing the fold while the glue is still wet. You want to make sure the position is correct before the glue begins to dry. Tacky glue is best for this kind of thing because tacky glue gives you a little bit more time before it dries, whereas Fabri-Tac dries very quickly. So I recommend Aleene's tacky glue for this project. And you're just going to test the fold each time you add a new envelope. It doesn't have to be just 3 envelopes. You could do 4 or 5 envelopes. But just know the more envelopes you add, the thicker it's going to be once it's folded up. Now for some decorative paper. I chose a palette of different lavender pages that I had. I had a lot of this on hand and I just love that color. It's one of my favorite colors to work with. So I'm tucking a piece of paper inside the envelope and I'm decorating the outside of the envelope with paper. How I get that V cut on the front part is I actually stick a whole piece of paper down in the envelope. I take a pencil and I trace the V part of the envelope and I pull the paper out and cut that V, and that's how I get the right size. I hope that I explained that correctly for you guys. So I don't show it in the video because I was kind of new at making videos at this point. But just you stick the paper down in the envelope and you trace the line of the envelope, the V-shaped line of the envelope. And that's how you get the correct shape for your paper to cut out. And so I'm just sticking glue at the top of the envelope. You don't have to do it in a V formation. You can just do it right along the top edge of the paper, just so the paper is connected to the envelope and not going to slide out. That's just adding a little decoration to the inside of the envelope so it doesn't look plain. And when adding that inside paper to the top envelope, make sure you test the fold of the envelope flap to make sure that paper is not blocking the closure. And now to decorate the back. So I'm just using rectangular pages cut to size. I'm using Aleene's tacky glue. Any tacky glue will work, guys. It does not have to be Aleene's if your store doesn't carry that. That's just the brand that I love. It's a brand you see me use a lot. So now we're going to cover those little edges. You see how whenever you fold it up, those edges kind of open up? We're going to take a piece of fabric and we're going to glue that fabric over the openings there that you see, just to cover that up and just make it look more put together. And of course, choose a fabric that matches the paper that you're using. It gives it a nicer look whenever all of it goes together. And there we have it. And of course, the most fun part is when the base of your project is complete and now it's time to stuff it. So, what shall we stuff these beautiful envelopes with? Let's see. My video says final steps. I had this as a 3-part series. I don't even know why I had this as a 3-part series. So silly. So I just took some cards that I had on hand. I bought these at a thrift store. They're applique fabric that was glued to an envelope. And I'm just adding a little signature in there of like stained paper. and I'm going to bind them with twine. And that's pretty much it. And then the project is complete. So as you see, it's a really super easy project that you can do in like 30 minutes or less. It's super fun, super simple. And when it's done, it looks so pretty. It would be perfect to stuff inside of a journal as like a focal piece. And there we go. It is complete. All right, if you're new here, my name is Maddie. My page is Junk in the Trunk by Maddie. You can find these little tutorials that I've made on all major social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. So y'all come on and check out all the other tutorials we have on there. And we go live a few days a week in Facebook, and soon we'll be going live on YouTube once a week. We have lots of new things coming up. Our page is growing, and I'm just super proud of what we've built the past couple of months. And I am so thankful for all of my wonderful crafty friends that have been here to help me grow, see me grow, and be supportive. We just love each and every one of you guys. And don't forget, guys, at the end of this video, make sure that you spread the junk. Spread it far and spread it wide, guys. Last but not least, it's the closure. We just used a brad and a flower. We're going to tie that twine on there. And then once the twine is tied on there, we're going to add some beads to the end of the twine to kind of weigh it down. And it just makes the cutest closure. Those were old earrings. I just ripped off the bottom and added them like beads onto the twine. I just used an extra large needle for the twine and sewed it right on. And there we have it, our beautiful little flip down envelope insert with all of the goodies on the inside. This would be great to add to a Bible or inside of a journal as a focal piece, or maybe coupons or note-taking for school. Lots of different uses, guys. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.